It's Sunshine Coast Race 2, 1,000 metre, 30k 2-year-old maiden for fillies, set weights. We're going to bet around the favourite in the form of Don't You Wish here. Just got a feeling that we can get it beat. So the ones that we want to be concentrating on are the 11. She's Got Access, which we'll be backing as the top-rated runner. Deceivingly Well Bred by Encryption out of a Falbrave mare. First up from a spell with no public trial leading in, but back in March prior to the start of this last preparation, won a trial at the Sunshine Coast on the 7th of March where it knocked off Diva Cara in second, beaten 2.8 lengths, who then come out and ran 0.1 of a length second to Tajiri in a good trial. And they put a big 9-length margin back to third, the Little Sparrow, who then came out and only got beaten 9.4 by Sofrado, who trained on to be a group horse during the Brisbane Winter Carnival. So that form sort of stacks up to suggest that She's Got Access had good ability. It's a top elect, 7.5, 2.5. The other two that we want to be concentrating on are the 14, Talk Now or Never at 10.0, 2.7. Mine is a minor nibble each way play. Talk Now or Never. Overly Well Bred for Speed by Shalar out of a Great Britain bred Dan Silly mare. Failed at its only start behind Femme Fatale, but prior to that ran second in a good trial to Right to Party, splitting Right to Party in Twilight Steps at the Sunshine Coast. And the form out of that trial stacks up with Right to Party, then winning on debut by 2 lengths for a 40k tag at Doomben on the 7th of June, knocking off Kirakan and Transatlantic, and then ran second in the Tat Stakes, 160k listed behind Zuccaret. So that form's pretty well franked. And the third horse home, Twilight Steps, looks like a decent type on the make too. So Talk Now or Never warrants minor each way nibbling in support of the top elect, the 11, She's Got Access. And one other that's worthwhile backing in this as well is the 10, Send the Money, at big double figure odds, 19.0, 4.2. Deceivingly Well Bred by leading UK speed sire, 2-year-old speed sire, Harry Angel out of an Azamor mare of New Zealand heritage. Comes into this first up from a spell, produced a good trial second at Deegan to Cartwheels, which looks a decent type by a trapeze artist, with the Encryption filly Lavoni back in third. But they also put a good margin further back to the fourth one home there, All Valor, which is sort of franked the form, and Talk Bossa Nova back in fifth out of that trial. All Valor has decent form around Spin Doctor prior to that, and come out and was only beaten 4 lengths by Sonny Days. But Talk Bossa Nova back in fifth was also a prior winner at the Sunshine Coast over Oberoi Princess and Combat Mission. So the three that we want to be backing here, the top elect, She's Got Access, 7.5, 2.25. The 14, Talk Now or Never, minor nibble each way in support of the top elect, 10.0, 2.7. And also the 10, Send the Money, 19.0, 4.2. Backing all three of them to potentially overturn the short price favourite, Don't You Wish, goes around 1.9, too short in the market. Got a feeling that we can get it beat. Value opposing it. And that is Sunshine Coast Race 2 on Sunday. Thanks.